that you are an advocate. We issued directions regarding the use of this courtroom, and we explained why we only have so many lawyers allowed here. One is the space itself. Number two is the COVID protocols that require us to keep some social distancing. And number three is security. And so we have another room, High Court number 1. If you want to observe from there, that will be well and good. But in this room, we have counsel who are fully participating in these proceedings. So you can observe from the next door, and that's how it's going to go. You've had the last directions, we've given the further directions, that even those counsel who are here, who exceed the number that we gave this morning, will not be allowed in this room, because we want to leave this room for the purpose for which we gather tomorrow. So we thank you, Professor Wajackoya. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable President. Professor Wajackoya, I think one important thing must come out is that you are a presidential candidate, and we really give you all the accolades and really respect your exercise of your democratic right, and all Kenyans admire, many Kenyans admire you, and we believe you did a great job. However, if you, under the law, under Article 140 of the Constitution, if you are aggrieved as a candidate, you have the first opportunity, you have a right under the law to file a petition challenging the validity. You did not do that, Professor Wajackoya, so you lost that opportunity. So with respect, you have to bear the consequences. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's only that I was trying to make a point that I've been named as an interested party. Otherwise, I would have filed, but thank you. Much obliged.
Thank you very much, my brother, Justice Isouko and Justice Ibrahim, for clarifying and seeking the indulgence of Professor Wajackoya, because we operate under the provisions of the Constitution and the rules of this court, which do not allow interested party. And indeed, if you could read the ruling we delivered this morning on an application made by your colleague, Honorable Mwaure, to be joined as an interested party, was declined. So with those, I will beg that the court will arise. We will assemble here tomorrow at 9. The petitioner will, by the Honorable Deputy Chief Justice and Vice President of the Supreme Court, the Honorable Lady Justice Philomena Mwiru. Arguments of the petition. We have a very long journey because the time is so strict and very short, remembering that we have to deliver a judgment on Monday. Therefore, we will continue to beg for your indulgence in the way we conduct these proceedings. Have a very, very blessed evening. We are returning to our chambers to work for tomorrow. Thank you. And I believe you are doing the same.
With your kind indulgence, your ladyship, the president, your ladyships, and my lords, my name is Amondi Kenneth. I do appear for Mr. Professor Wajackoya, that is a presidential aspirant in the contested presidential election, together with my...
Counsel, can you please take your seat? Can we read the directions first? With the issue, because Professor Wajackoya is not a petitioner, is not a party. Can you kindly take your seat?
Most obliged.
Thank you, Judge President. These are the further directions of the court. In the course of issuing directions this morning, the 30th August 2022, on the hearing of the 2022 presidential